Welcome back, everybody, to Ravager and Pyro. I am Ravager, and I am continuing playing some KOTOR 2, and you might notice that the mouse is working. That's right, all I needed to do was have the controller plugged in, and I can use the mouse for some reason. I don't know. If it does end up being stupid and weird, then I'll just go back to using a controller, but for now, the mouse is working. So let's see if I can get through this door. Any door that can be bashed open can be cut through more easily with a lightsaber or a construction tool. Okay, plasma torch. To bash open this door, equip a plasma torch on the equip screen, then select bash. Okay. This is probably my equipment. Okay, is this the that's inventory? Yeah, inventory. Plasma torch. You cannot equip items from the inventory screen. Okay. Okay, I see. If clicking on a slot on the equip screen brings up a list of items. Okay. I want to equip that. Got it. And close. Let's go up to it and let's just lock doors and containers can be opened by bashing. There he goes. Oh, I killed a door. 100 XP. Oh no. A bunch of corpses. Vibroblade, I'll take that. Do you have anything? No. You look creepy. Droid neural pacifier. I wonder if the neural pacifiers are malfunctioning, and that's why all this stuff has gotten. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if that's what's caused all the death and explosions, is the droids. Alright, first battle. The game pauses when you sight an enemy, and the selection reticle will show up in red. You can use the mouse to select other hostile targets. This auto pause option can be disabled. Okay. Whenever you spot an enemy, left click. Okay. Your chances of hitting an enemy are controlled by your statistics, behind the scenes combat rolls. Okay, this is very much like KOTOR 1. Combat is not affected by your aim, your character's movements, or the movements of your target. Okay, let's just take it out. Only left click the targeted enemy once to engage. You will automatically attack your target each round. You do not have to left click it again until you select a new target. Okay. While engaged in combat, you can use the target and actions menu to activate items, feats. Okay. I think I'm good. Am I gonna attack him though? I did. There we go. Oh, I missed. Got him. I mean, I'm dodging all their stuff. That's pretty awesome. I'm a very nimble Jedi. All right. Didn't even touch me. Did I? Oh, no, I did take some damage. Okay. You got anything? A mining laser. That'll be better than a whatever this is, a plasma torch. And you don't have anything. Okay, let's go to my equipment. Let's see. In my other one, I'm going to equip a mining laser. Actually, how good am I with that? It's 1 to 7 damage. What is the plasma torch? 1 to 1. Okay, you know what? How about we switch those? Can I do that like this? No, I can't. I'll just say vibroblade there, or none. And plasma torch. Okay, and then here I want the mining laser. Be my primary weapon. All right. Not very. Oh, I need to find clothes too. I don't have any clothes. More like armor. I need to find armor. Look at these skills. Haha. All right, I'm still good. I don't think I got hit at all that round. Okay, you don't have anything. And you don't have anything. Am I going? Is there anywhere else I can go? Who's that? That is the medical lab. Yeah, the lady I talked to was like, you should find some clothes. Well, I'm trying, but it seems like right now I'm finding a bunch of droids. Droid neural pacifier. Yeah, it looks like they went all crazy.
This is the exit, but it is sealed. Strange. In my visions, it was open.
Stop spying on me. Kreia? Is that you? There's only silence. Okay, yeah, she doesn't want to talk to me. Try to find some other way to open the hatch. It is odd that this emergency hatch hasn't opened considering the circumstances. There may be a way to open it if you could get to an access terminal. Got it. Alright, well, I'll keep going for now. And nothing there I can loot. Can't. Here we go. Security tunneler. Is that a weapon? Can I like click on it and see? No. Locked. Let's just shoot it open. Okay, I probably can't do that. Alright, a security desk. Check security records. Let's see. Let's just start from this one.
Is this thing on? Alright, all hands, especially you, KOTOR. Listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Peragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Peragus II and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out.
Alright, doesn't sound like a very nice guy.
And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The three idiots were grouped so close to the charge, it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just KOTOR and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility is going to be space dust by the time the next Telos freighter arrives.
So there was a Jedi here, apparently, and the droids were going crazy.
So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I could just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. Their mining lasers are weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
Administration console?
I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt KOTOR or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped.
This honestly sounds like a all-out vault. Like he's the overseer and everybody else is turning against him kind of thing. All right, security, storage room, inventory.
I secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt, and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me. If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged, maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
So there's a belt that can kind of hide you from droids. Good to know. Return to main console. Access remote camera controls. Main security office. There's someone in there. No, that's me. Okay. Security storage room. Okay, 3 droids. Yeah, and everybody's dead. Communications. Doesn't look like anybody's in there. Good. Karth! No, I don't know who that is. Some dude. Emergency hatch to mining. Everybody's dead there. Main console. All right. Well, whoops. Cool. Well, we know a little bit more. The droids were going crazy. Hopefully, I don't run into the 3 droids.
There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives. Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions.
Yeah, there's the droids.
Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
With Kira's help, you have gained the passive precognition power. When this power is triggered, you should save your game. Okay. Experience points. Okay. Let's go ahead and save the game. Where do I go to do that? Oh, I think it was, no, that was pause. Maybe the hammer? Save game. Yes. Make sure it's there. Okay, good. Cancel. Let's back out. Okay, so you know what? Let's not do that right now. Oh, unpause. Let's explore the rest of the. What's this place called? Something? Peragus? What is the name of it? Peragus. That's it. Because I think there was more this other way. So let's go this way. Maybe there'll be some clothes actually. I could definitely use some clothes. Clothes. It's sometimes weird to say. I always say clothes. I know that's not really how you say it.
Emergency lockdown.
Or I mean, that's how I say it, but I don't really pronounce the TH in clothes. Okay, am I going there? Is there anywhere else? Okay, yeah, so that door right there I think was locked. So it looks like maybe I do have to go. So yeah, this is locked. I can't go this way. It just talks to me about emergency lockdown. Okay. So I guess I will be trying to take out those droids. So far, it didn't seem too hard. I've taken 2 out at a time, so 3 shouldn't be overwhelming. Let's just hope that I'm right. And attack! Takes about 2 shots to get him. Okay, maybe more than 2. I would love to see damage numbers. I wonder if there's a way to do. I mean, there's damage when they get hit. Attack this guy. Ooh, power blast. Left clicking the mouse activates. Yeah, there it sees down there. Power blast him. Power blast him. Terrible. Okay, there's a damage number. I don't see damage numbers on me though. Okay, let's power blast. Power blast. Come on, buddy. Jeez, he's right there. There you go. Just finish this guy off. Ha.
It is faint, but it is there.
I do feel it. And by it, you mean the slight hunger of my tummy? Because I could go for some food right about now. What is happening?
It is the Force you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
But it doesn't feel like it did. It feels like it's coming from across a great distance. Yeah. So apparently it's been a decade since I've been a Jedi?
Do not turn away from it.
And now I can't hear anything.
Feel it echoing within you.
Let's go on to you guys still.
Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
I don't hear the game. Let me pause it really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, my headset just died, so that was it. Okay, cool. Gaining experience will slowly reestablish your connection to the Force. Go to the level up screen to choose your Force abilities. Wow, that's loud. Gotta turn my headset down. Gee whiz. Okay, there we go. Maybe that's a little bit better. But first, let me search this locker. And it's locked. Darn. What about this one? It doesn't say it's locked. There's no, like, security, whatever. Okay, this is probably level up. You have been granted the following feats. Okay, I thought I selected not auto level up, but maybe I did by accident. Skills. Yeah, okay. This is pretty similar to the actual KOTOR 1. What do I want to focus on? I mean, hacking. Okay, well, I've already got repair. I've got persuade, treat injury. I'm going to go with a little persuade on my guy. You have not spent all of your... Oh, okay. Cancel. Okay, so I've got another point. Awareness. Got 0 awareness. Hold on. What do they recommend? Okay, they recommend repair and treat injury. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll go with that. And powers. Recommended. They recommend stun droid. What else do we have here? They have healing. Force Valor's really good. At least it was in the first game. Force Aura. Heal. I don't think I can learn that, can I? Yeah, remove. Yeah, I don't think I can. You do not have the necessary prerequisites. Okay. That's pretty good. +2 to defense and saving throws. I'm going to look through these, and then when I pick what I want, then I'll let you guys know. Okay, well, they wanted me to go with stun droid, so you know what? I will go with that for now. You've gained new powers. You must select your new powers before continuing. I thought I did select. Oh, there we go. Add power. There we go. And accept. And I guess that is it. Let me back out. Cool. All right. Okay, let's see what else we need to do here. Oh, wait. There's more stuff back this way. Okay, my bad. Go through this door. I'm ready to rescue anybody that needs rescuing. Preferably, I would love some payment in clothes. I can stun you. Yeah, I know how it works. And now let's just attack you. Let's give you a power blast as well. But I might already finish you off. Yes, I did. So I would like stun droid would be really good. Heal would be really good. At least I want somebody in my party to be healer slash like Force Valor. Kind of buff the team. All right, let's shoot him. Let's finish him off. There we go. Critical, I think. And let's finish you off. Damaged mining droid. Number 3. No loot. And you don't have any loot, but there's another enemy over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Let's stun you. Haha! Okay, cool. So that's my... I'm assuming that's my force abilities? Come on, let's do a power blast. See what power blast does. Does it take that away? No, it does not. Okay. So my guess is, yes, that is my force powers, probably. Let's see if I use this. Yeah, yep, that's my force powers. Good to know. Okay, good, he's dead. None of these guys have loot. That's kind of sad. What is this? I hear a droid or something. That's the door that the guy blocked.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Let me guess, he's probably like a scoundrel type. Sort of like Han Solo, maybe. But first, I'm going to keep exploring. So you can just hang out. Actually, you know what? It might be good to see if I can get him out of there. That way I have another party member to help me with battles. But I don't think I can do anything. Where's T3M4? Although not an emergency blast door, this door has been magnetically sealed. There may be an override console. So far I can't interact with this, which you'd think that would be where you would do it. Let me go to like the main area up here and see if I can override it with any of these consoles. Administration computer. That sounds good. Look for the control override switch. You found the security override switch. Do you wish to activate it? Yeah. That was easy. Guy did not hide it very well. I'm just gonna put my little password right by my computer so anybody that gets to it can easily unlock it. Probably has the same password for everything. All right, buddy, you're free.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here?
Oh, cool. It's like a moving cutscene. Yeah, why are you locked up?
Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
Let's see. So you're not a miner. Who are you then?
Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
The facility's deserted. What happened?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting.
Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions.
Well, perfect. That's me. I'm a half-naked miner, except I'm not a miner. And I'm not half-naked. I'm wearing clothes. Granted, it's like pajamas or whatever. Yeah, why is there a bounty on captured Jedi? Because in the beginning, it talked about a civil war. I don't remember that happening in the books. Of course, I'm not super familiar with them, but let's ask him.
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
And then what's the exchange?
The exchange is a big crime outfit, mostly operate out of Nar Shaddaa. Spice running, gun trafficking, slave trading. Now I guess they're posting bounties on Jedi.
Why would they offer a bounty on a Jedi? The exchange is trying to kill a Jedi. Were the Jedi interfering? Yeah, let me ask this one. Why are they offering a bounty on Jedi?
Like I said, I don't know too much about it. Could be something personal, or just business. Either way, there aren't many Jedi left to do anything about it.
What happened to the Jedi? I think you already told me this. I think I already asked this, but let me ask it again.
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore.
What?
Who knows?
This apparently was pretty, I assume, pretty recent after the first one. Wonder what happened. I'd heard rumors of a war, but a war between Jedi?
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
Those weren't Jedi, those were Sith. Or Dark Jedi. That makes a little bit more sense. I thought it was literally Jedi against Jedi. Let's see. I've been away since the Mandalorian Wars. I know what happened between Revan and Malak. Let's see. Yeah, I've heard rumors.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
Correction, Malak turned on Revan. Get your story straight, buddy. The rumors I heard said Revan defeated Malak, then went to Korriban to unite the Sith against the Republic. I was led to believe that Revan saved the Jedi in the Republic. Yes, I think that's what I did. Yeah.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know women.
How long have you been that cage? Yeah, I think I played it as a woman. I heard Revan's redemption involved her stopping Malak, and she had no choice but to fight him.
Well, I wasn't there, thankfully. But I heard what she was like during the Mandalorian Wars, and it sounded like she was quick to wipe out anyone who crossed her.
The males are bad enough. But when a woman falls to the dark side, you better space yourself before they catch you.
Okay. Let's see. Let me ask you something else.
No offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
This facility seems abandoned. I don't know where everybody is. Yeah, and you must have seen what took place.
From my beautiful view in this security cage? Look, I heard some explosions, some emergency alarms, some toxic gas pouring out of the vents. Maybe none of them survived whatever happened. And if they're all gone... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Let's see if I can persuade him.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down the cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
That sounds like a good plan. Yeah, why don't you tell me what to do and then we'll see.
No deal. If I'm not leaving, you're not leaving.
No, I meant you come with me. Okay, fine. I trust you. If we work together, we may be able to get out of this mess. And apparently I can just shut it down with my mind.
Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Yeah, let's go. Can you give me some clothes? Is there clothes anywhere on this mining station?
All right, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
Yeah, what's wrong?
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
I can repair it, maybe. That wouldn't be standard procedure in emergency lockdown.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
Okay, is there anything else we can do with this console?
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Okay, well, what about the miners? Can we contact any of them?
We could try. But if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, why not call them and chat? I don't think a friendly call is going to wake them up.
Why would they want to kill me, though? Let's see if we can try and reach someone on the comm. Maybe there's something logged in the terminal that can give us some answers. Yeah, let me do that just before we try to start talking to people.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Okay, got some more light side points. I mean, I already kind of looked at this. Oh, well, okay. So let's look over the logs.
Tracked the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger when it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean true.
Okay.
Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid's story. The T3 droid had seized up, so we left it in storage and standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's a...
All right, last one.
Trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with him. Porter's mining crew wanted us to collect the credits for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will know word from the Republic. But I've sent out a Broadcom transmission for records on this Ebonhawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
Okay, so I understand. They when they got the Ebonhawk, they realized I was a Jedi and were gonna try to, or maybe not me, but the old lady, were gonna try to trade him to the, oh my gosh, I already forgot the name of the people. For a bunch of creds. All right, let's access the comm system. Dormitories? No response. What about Hangar Bay 25? As you access Hangar Bay 25, there is a series of low-pitched whistles and beeps. It sounds as if there is a utility droid on the other hand, or on the other end. Yes, can you read me? Hey, T3M4, I think. Yeah, do a diagnostic, then follow my instructions. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? I wish it would actually translate what he's saying and not just boop, beep, beep, boop, boop. Okay, is there any other way out of here besides the turbo lifts? Let's see. Oh man, I don't know what he said. Okay, you know what? Actually cancel that order. I'll call you back when I'm done up here. Yeah, I guess that's when I'm done and I can leave. But there's still some exploring I want to do down here. But we'll do that in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you there.